So one thing that's nice to do is when you get like close to running out of minerals in one base, I kind of grab a few guys because right now there's like a bunch of overlapping going on in my main base. Not very many crystals, but I still have the same amount of drones. Start bringing them over, porting them over to your expansion. In the meantime, helps out a lot to get your economy going strong in your expansion as soon as possible, which is important. Let's see. I want immortals. That's what I want. I don't have enough money for immortals. So as soon as it's done, I got some guys to help work on this already. Watch out for your zealots getting in your own psychic storms. Get a few kills, back off a little bit. It's nice about having a phase prism here, like I can make a power grid when I'm here, whenever I want. Oh, zealots. Yeah, you gotta be careful, you can watch your units into a situation like that pretty quickly. Oh, I think I just killed one zealot. Oops. Bunch of dudes there to bring over here. See, I keep them close to the edge here, like it's just faster, right? Instead of having them sit by my nexus. Do those sort of things just to make everything go quicker. Immortals, okay, so Immortals are like so strong against armored targets. It's pretty sick. They have like 150% damage bonus. It's like that's what it equals out to be against armored targets, so it's pretty obnoxious. So anyway, yeah, but I'll say a little bit more about this. So this esports scene is something crazy in Korea, right? So like they literally practice for hours, and when I say hours, I'm like 8 to 10 hours. It's hard for a foreigner, which is basically anyone but someone who's South Korean, to get in and play because they're just so skilled at the game. And you say, well, they don't have a life. They don't have a life, and they're nerds, or whatever. Yeah, they're nerds, but you know they're so they're like they're celebrities over there. So like it's pretty. Oh, that's not good. It's pretty hardcore. Like they are really freaking awesome at Starcraft, but they make lots of money doing that, and they are celebrities. They have fangirls. I mean, how many of you can play a game and then have 150 girls squeal with glee that you're playing the game and winning, right? Probably never happened in your life. I'd be surprised if you can get one girl to do that. Just one. I dare you. Try it. Yeah, I can play Starcraft. Then they say, well, what's Starcraft? So anyway, pretty big deal. There are other games that try to do like esports. Super Smash Bros. Melee had a pretty... I don't know if it still does. I'm sure it still does. Some Halo, Counter-Strike, some different FPS titles. But StarCraft and actually Warcraft 3 are the biggest titles for esports in the world. And you can research that and check out all the cool stuff about that. But yeah, pretty intense in my opinion. It's a pretty cool concept. And if it swings in the West, even just a little bit, then it's going to create some interesting things in the future for gamers. And gaming is turning into a much more socially accepted activity that you could do in your free time. It used to be like, 10 years ago, if you were a gamer, it's like, you're a loser. But now it's like reversing, where gamers are like the cool people. Say, what? Yeah, so that's what's kind of happening. So it's really exciting. We need to push it as far as we can. It may not be your favorite game, but if it can happen in one game, it's going to happen in other games. And yeah, so it's going to be exciting. Look at that drone trying to pull my guys. See them? This is a computer. They do kinds of weird things. But a computer can do things that a human can't, but humans can do things that a computer can't, like make decisions and stuff. On this map, it's kind of nice. You get this expansion here. If you have air transports available, you can use this this debris as protection. So I'm kind of using it to my advantage right now. I'm going to put on a pylon up right here and use photon cannons to fire over the debris. Makes it more difficult for my opponent to attack me. I'll try to push out here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, my guy's out of Storm. Now that I have 2 of these guys, I can start producing more. Playing a really defensive battle, so I'm not doing that well. Give enough excuses. Less excuses and more playing, right? So, people were mentioning... I don't know, like... I don't know what you guys need to know. See, the problem with this YouTube thing is, like... The experience levels are all over the place. Like, people either know a lot about Starcraft, they don't know very much, or... If you know a lot about Starcraft, you're probably not watching these videos, if you're being honest. That's not good. As I'm running, I'm throwing down 6 storms behind me. I'm throwing down the storm to try to deal damage to them wherever I can. I'm gonna lose my guys, but... these ultras have a ton of health, but these guys, like I said, deal so much damage to armored units. The ultras go down pretty quickly, so it's kind of tricky. It's kind of difficult to use ultralisks against Protoss, in my opinion, because the immortals are just so available. But anyway, I should be doing things like grouping my nexuses all to group 0. Now they're all to group 0, I can hit C and chrono boost this guy, get these guys out quicker. I'm going to probably throw down some more gateways, I think. Gateway, where should I put you at? Let's see. I'm trying to think of some common mistakes new people make. Basically, okay, I think the most important thing about StarCraft is this general statement when you're playing. Always remain active. So like when you're playing, anytime you can maximize your damage against your opponent, minimize damage against your base, maximize your economy efforts, you take that advantage. Like you gotta be clicking, you gotta be moving around and doing stuff. So like, yeah, that's important, I believe. And that's kind of a general statement, and what does that mean exactly? And dang it, these guys are just tearing through my dudes. Computers kind of say like, I don't want to attack and run away. The computers feel like they don't feel like they can do what they want to do. They'll hightail it out of there. So that's probably why I'm still alive, making some weird decisions. I'm gonna take advantage of it. There we go. The thing about Zerg is nice is you get a couple queens, and you can get some creep tumors on. That's what all this creep is for, right? Zerg move faster than the creep, so you try to build that creep out from far of your base, cover as much of the map as you can. It really helps your units move really quickly. This should have some cannons down here in this base. Running out of money again. Did some rally point here. Man, this is absolutely terrible. So yeah, what else can I say? Dang it, they're just relentless. So, well, this is gonna be it soon, I think. Okay, so apparently Zealots are not holding up too well. I'm gonna actually make some Archons. Archons are pretty strong, but they're not like super awesome. Don't make a ton of Archons. They're like, oh, it's this cool energy ball guy of death, and he has cool things that he says, like I'm gonna slaughter all the world. But he's not. They're actually very situational. I think this situation calls for it because I'm fighting Zerglings and Ultralisks. So Archons have a splash damage. They hit one target and it kind of hits everything around that target. I have splash in my Archon and my High Templars also, and these guys are strong against the Ultralisks. So these guys will deal good against the Zerglings, and these guys will deal good against the Ultralisks. So let's see how well this works out. I need a detector. The creep tumors that Zerg can spread everywhere are invisible, so you have to make sure... I need my workers. You have to make sure that... Oh man, there's too much crap over here. Dang it!